That's the next day of day 10. The HMS Invincible has joined NATO, but I still lack the points to win. So that's a little unfortunate. We are supposed to free up all these regions over here, but I have not managed to do so. So let's use our British deck and finally, hopefully take over Copenhagen. Alright, so we're gonna start on the same map again, except that this time our enemy is in the middle. So that's good for us. If we can try and deny them Copenhagen, they should not be able to call in any other units. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and hold Kiev. Sorry, hold Kiel. Let's put them somewhere over here. I'm not gonna put a FOB over here. I'm just gonna put some basic defense. Some AD gem squads. These guys are AD gem. Alright. Some vehicles. Some support. Looks like we have very little in terms of the deck selection. Almost nothing, I would say. Napalm. Light rifleman. I think I'm gonna go for the rifleman. They should be the best chance that I have. Bring as much of the tools as I can. Bring in some logistics behind. Hide my CV. Alright, I'm gonna make a push for Echo directly. If I make it, I make it, and we can capture Copenhagen. Otherwise, it will be a drawn out game for 20 minutes. Alright, so let's continue pushing in. So we've taken Foxtrot. I'm hoping that they do not take Copenhagen. Let's move fast. Let's see if we can get a recon in Delta. I want to see where they are moving. Get a couple of rangers over here. Alright, so now we have spotted them. So let's stop our toes. I think our toes will be hit because we lack armor. Alright, so they will be completely decimated, but fortunately they are only $20 a piece. So we can bring in a little more. Alright, so I'm gonna bring in fire position. I think they are firing somewhere from here. Let's do that. Let's unload our guys. And take a couple of shots. Wow, I see a T-80. Time to bring in my aircraft. 9 Hawks have got to go in. Take a shot. Alright, I see a AA. Unfortunately, they shot down the Nighthawk. Some Strailers, some T-80s, 2 T-80s. Alright, so I think it's gonna be pretty impossible to win. Let's just do as much damage as we can. Swing by the left. Move these toes around. To the right. Try and get a shot. Stop the cargo trucks. Unload the infantry guys over there. Try and get a shot. Let's bring in some fighting falcons. Alright, that's nice. We have taken out the Strailers. I know that there is one more AA, but I'm gonna take my chance. Alright, so the Rangers are here. Let's hope we can stun these guys or do some damage. We have done some damage. Not too much, but we have done some damage. Let's try and target the TADU. It's already TADB, so let's try and do that. Bring in some resupplies for my toes behind. We have taken out one TADB. Let's try and take out the other. Alright, so it looks like they are coming for me over here, and there is nothing much I can do. They're gonna take out my CV. I'm gonna try and run it away, but it's gonna be pretty futile.
Redeploying there as fast as possible.
Alright. They had a lot more deployment points. Sorry, a lot of resources than me. I'm not sure deployment points, but I'm quite sure in terms of activation points, they are ahead. Let's see if we can bring these guys up in time. Alright. I think this is pretty much a lost cause, but I'm going to make them waste as much time as possible. Alright. Now keep the toes behind. Toes are my only chance of dealing the damage. Keep my guys in front to take the monostroke. Alright. Okay, so let's unload these guys. Trying to get these guys to slow down the units behind. And I'm gonna try and bring in more of these guys. Alright, so the monostroke have destroyed most of the stuff that I have. Wow, alright, so these guys are pretty veteran, I guess. Yep, they are maximum veteran. Alright, so let's bring in our more guys. That's all that I can hope for. This is a pretty insane battle. I mean, I feel so powerless, being unable to bring the stuff that I want. I'm trying to have to make do and compromise. Alright. And compromising don't really work in this game. It's either you have what you have, or you have to sacrifice a lot to try and make an attempt to get what you want. Alright, so let's hope that the ITOs can do the job while guys in front sacrifice themselves to slow down the guys. Alright, ITOs in front. Come on. Don't let my CV get destroyed. Do not let my CV get destroyed. Let's move our CV as a precaution. Alright, let's stop and bring in some more logistics vehicles over here. Alright, 13 more minutes. I don't think we can win.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Let's see if we can move forward. Bring in everything that we have. Not much time is left. Alright, let's stop these guys over here. Get our ITOs to do the heavy lifting. Come on, one more shot. Can we take one more shot? Right, alright, that's very nice. Looks like we are safe for now. Okay, let's refuel and resupply. I think the monostroke are still here. So let's try and swing by the right. If we have some Sheridans, we would have been able to take them out, but we do not have it this round, because they restrict our activation points. Alright, so let's move forward again. If we had a little more armor, we would have been able to do so much more, because they are unable to bring in extra units, but we can. Alright, so the monostroke are still here, and they have been a pain. They have been a serious pain for almost all of the game. Wow, my guys are stunned? Really? I guess these guys are really veteran. Come on. Let's bring
Transportation corps ready for your
cargo
orders,
up to resupply you guys if necessary.
sir. I'm all ears.
I'm gonna move my ITOs here. If I see a CV moving across, I will take it out. Okay, come on. Let's move in a little more. Let's unload the guys over here.
Your orders, sir.
Try and take out the monostroke. I'm gonna try my best to dislodge the monostroke. Wow, these guys are elite. Alright, so let's do that. Try and go in.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his right.
Alright, I have no idea how these monostrokes are surviving.
For you, sir.
Right, so I see more of the sapri. These guys are anti-infantry. Right, come on, let's take out the monostrokes. Seriously,
Move out.
take them out.
Enemy is in range, so are we.
Alright. The book is still there. I need to take these guys out and focus on the book. Wow, my guys are getting destroyed. Alright, 10 more minutes to go. Pretty much even. Let's stop these guys, get them resupplied. Let's run these guys in as sacrifices. So I've at least denied them Copenhagen. Wow, my guys are completely destroyed by the monostroke. I have nothing to say. They are really good, but they should not have been that good. Still taking shots at them. The BTR-70. Alright, that's a confirmed hit by so many ITOs.
At your service, sir.
Hopefully my Falcon does not get shot down. Alright, so they have one FOB over here. It would be very nice to take the FOB. Let's bring in some of the better guys. Nine more minutes to go. So let's bring in some of the ITOs. Alright, so they're getting shot at. Let's see where they're getting shot at. Okay, they are here. Let's bring you up and try and shoot what is seen over here. They have no vision, unfortunately. Let's take a shot. Let's move up the cargo truck. Wow. Okay. These guys need to work on their aim a lot. Alright, so let's continue moving in. Take a couple more shots. Are you guys out? Alright, so the ITO is out of tow missiles. Let's continue moving in. These guys still have some missiles. So that's going in. Let's move in. It would be pretty cool if we can win by destroying all the CV. It would be even better if we can take the FOB.
On our way, sir.
I'm really hoping that we can pull this off. This will be a miracle win.
We're moving again.
Right, I see something over here. So it looks like I cannot push in too aggressively. Alright, the BRM, come on, take a shot. Take a couple of shots, whatever you want. Alright, so that's too bad. Alright, let's go in for it. Can we have some ammunition? Only have 5 shots. What are these? Seriously? Come on, take shots. Alright, you can go up. Stop and unload my guys over here. That's the BRM 1K. Can we take a shot at the BRM 1K?
Transportation.
Alright, so we managed to win by taking out the CV. That was a miracle win. I did not expect myself to be able to win, to pull that off, because we were so behind in terms of the points. We did not have any armor. There was no tanks at all in our deck, but we managed to pull this off. Wow, that was amazing.